If you guys see my last two videos, it's about Oliver. Oliver don't got no hands. We know this. I feel as if Oliver should be clipped off the show. I've seen him make decisions that was equivalent to suicide. And this nigga is still breathing. Technically. He probably needs some help breathing, but he breathing. I don't think he should be breathing. This nigga was like, what, 8 years old? Like, I don't know. But when he pulled up on Thragg, nigga, you had some sense, nigga. It's been a time skip. You are a teenager. You have deductive reasoning. What are you doing? Why are you pulling up on Thragg? Niggas told you in the ship, don't do that. You did that. Same with Conquest. I mean, all the same applies. You was 8, but like niggas still warned you not to pull up. Your brother was getting beat to a pulp. Honestly, yo, I give him the benefit of the doubt with Conquest. I can't lie. Your brother was getting beat to death. You gotta pull up. I mean, nigga, you got the same powers as these niggas. Like, I would understand. When Mark was down, right? This nigga was training you. He's getting your hands up. He's getting you right. And you take all of that knowledge and you like, yo, I'm not gonna listen to these niggas. If I see Thragg, I'm gonna pull up on that nigga. And I'm not even gonna fight the other Viltrumite that tries to fight me. I'm gonna just try to fight the strongest nigga out there to get my name up. And I feel like that's disrespectful. Because like, no, like real talk, y'all. Because like it's getting to the point, because think about it like this, right? I thought about this, right? We lost real niggas for less. Do y'all understand that? We lost real niggas for less. We lost Rex. And this nigga took his name. And that was already disgraceful. The most unethical part about it is that this nigga Rex died for no reason. Like, he could have definitely just still been in the show. Niggas kind of needed Rex at this point in the show. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me slow down because I'm getting angry. What they're doing, right, is they're building, like, kind of like plot armor for, Oliver. Like, the next time it happens, y'all gotta take him out. Take him out. Like, send that nigga to the gulag for real. I don't know what they got this nigga in a capsule. I don't know. I know this nigga grows to be a good hero in the comics. I do know that. Put that nigga in like a coma-like state in the show. I ain't gonna cap. And then make him just wake up and he's the hero that he wants to be 20 years later. I don't know. Now, I have a question. Like, real talk. This is real talk, y'all. If Conquest and Thragg were to fight, I understand that Conquest is inferior to Thragg mentally. Like, he got on his knees begging for this nigga's forgiveness. So he understands that he is stronger. So I'm not gonna sit here and say Conquest can beat Thragg. Nigga, he don't even believe that. You know what I'm saying? But I would say, I feel like, do y'all feel like he can put up a fight though? Like, when I say put up a fight, do y'all think he can hang with him? Do y'all think that they can fight for like a couple solid episodes? Like, would it go that long? Or do you think he's just getting blitzed and his head's off his body like Thetis? It wouldn't go like that, right? It definitely wouldn't go like Thetis, right? Because Thetis was kind of weak. But he was strong enough to kill Argo. So we gotta think, I mean, he snooked that nigga. I'm getting off the point. But do y'all feel like Thragg could just overpower him in the first 2 minutes? I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I don't think so. I think Conquest could put up a solid fight. But Conquest is kind of nerfed as well. Conquest in his prime, before the injuries, maybe. Before the Scourge virus, maybe. Like, they probably could have got it in. My computer overheats and it makes me actually so mad. I hope it's not cutting out. But I don't know why I'm seeing it. But I'm seeing a lot of word and speculation about my nigga Battle Beast being a fraud on Twitter. Because, like, hold on. We're not talking about the same. You telling me that you niggas are calling him a fraud? You put him in space and you expect him to be, like, the same. Like, bro, he's a land fighter, bro. Tell them Viltrumites to see him on land. Y'all judging him in space, and he's still giving them work, bro. They did not take him down. He was up there boxing, bro. Viltrumites, bro. These not no, like, bro, these real, like, I'm not gonna say the outcome, because I'm not a spoiling type nigga. This image right here, in this particular scene of him holding those two weapons, that Battle Beast is the strongest nigga we know in the comic, bro. That's the strongest character in the comic, bro. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. I don't care what nobody say, man. He giving niggas work, man. That version of Battle Beast is giving niggas work, bro. Like, real talk, bro. And all the people that saying that Conquest versus Battle Beast, that's not a question to me, bro. You put Conquest on land, you put Battle Beast on land, and you give them an arena, and you tell them to duke it out. I promise you, Battle Beast, bro, he not dying at Conquest, man. Not if anybody a fraud for real, it's Conquest, bro. Talk about it, bro. I mean, I know that nigga strong. I know he's strong, but like, bro, his own ego got into the way of the first dub. He really could have smacked Mark in the first 2 minutes last season, but he did not. He chose not to. He chose to monologue and tell that nigga about his depression, about his lonely thoughts. He decided to do all that. Nobody asked that nigga to laugh. That was a laugh. Because then Eve was charging up and she did her little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is a unit of power and mass, but I'm not. He don't got no IQ, bro. He be lacking. He too emotional, bro. He's the only Viltrumite that's up there that showed any type of emotion. Which is interesting because he's also one of the strongest ones. Y'all know what I was thinking about? Bro, I would hate to live in that universe, dog. Like, I was comparing it to The Boys. I was thinking, what universe would I rather live in as a civilian? I'm definitely living in The Boys, bro. Ain't nothing really be happening. Nothing really happens like that. Like, there was a few instances where, like, as a civilian, that situation would suck. Being on that plane with Homelander, that would suck. But there's no, like, cases of genocide in The Boys, right? Or am I just blank-minded right now? I feel like I'm not. I think it's pretty chill for the most part. Think about the first bro. What Omni-Man did season 1, killing 2,000 people in Chicago, and then you got all the Marxists causing havoc for no reason. You got Conquest immediately after that, causing havoc again, killing multiple people. Bro, I would not want to live in that universe, dog. As a civilian, no. Like, you could just be chilling with your girl. A nigga just start flying towards you and it just kills her, bro. Decapitates her, bro. And you can't do nothing, but you can't even react, but they going so fast you don't even got no reaction. It's gonna be like the first episode of The Boys, man. Basically that, bro. Nigga ran through Robbie, bro. It's gonna be the same thing. Nah, bro. I promise you, I can't live in none of those universes, to be honest with you, bro. But that nigga Huey, that nigga ran through his girl and he got a rebound that was way better, so quick, and forgot about Shuddy, bro. I don't think that brought up Robin at all after that. He just was on Starlight and simping after that. Man, bro. Anyway. That's the vid. This probably gonna be an extension. Or it could be a whole. Blue lip pill restore the peace. While little baby ignoring me. Out of town got my boy.